deepest meditation process. I was looking for an anchor in COVID, and I had Lord Shiva next to me. During the process of meditation, I realized that when you're meditating, it is said that your thoughts, when they come, you let them flow, so you can be at peace. But everything that I saw around me was complete chaos. The world was in chaos, and I was in chaos. And that is when I started questioning, why? Why am I going through this? Why am I here? And I, during the meditation process, realized that there are forces that are beyond us. But at the same time, I equally realized that I have free will. Free will allows me to meditate. But the forces give me the challenges that I face. So the questions that kept pondering over my mind brought me to, is there any moksha? Will there ever be moksha? So the reason I'm writing this book is to bring a perspective that maybe nobody amongst us is actually going to get moksha the way we have understood what moksha is. And this perspective doesn't come from a human, this perspective doesn't come from a god. My perspective of writing is from the universe. So whatever you see in the universe, everything is moving. There is no constant. The earth, the sun, the entire universe is expanding all the time. Then why is there a reason for us to believe that stillness or calm is the ultimate? There must be motion. And the way I wrote this book was, when the universe looked at all of this, he said, why should I put you in stagnation? Why should you be calm? You should be moving all the time. Every time a human doesn't move, or every time our life becomes stagnant, that's when the universe intervenes. And the universe plays its game for us to do what we are supposed to do, because at the end of it, when we move, that contributes to the universe. So every lifetime that you get through, you're going to come back here to finish your karmas, because the universe will never let you stop. The boundaries of the universe are not something you and I can imagine, and it is a continuously moving universe. Let me tell you one or two characters of the book, and I will not reveal all of it. One of the characters which is very close to me is a character called Avi. And Avi is a character who's got a little bit of a bipolar or schizophrenic mentality. Since childhood, it took a lot of time for his parents to recognize probably there's something wrong with him. And that character had a very, very strong challenge. He had another human being or a power that he was dealing with within himself. And ultimately, his entire goal was, how can he get rid of that? The only way he could get rid of that thing was if he was to become a better, stronger, more courageous person. He tried a lot, even to the extent, I will give you a hint. You all know there are processes in Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and he learnt about exorcism. And he realized that, maybe as a human, I can do something about it. So he does a self-exorcism. That is unheard of, where a person does self-exorcism. Of course, you have to read the book to see what happens at the end of it. Because that will tell you that even if you have internal battles, and you try to fight those battles, what will the end be? So I hope that this book is able to give people a newer perspective. Let's live the new moksha, which is living today. Let's live it as a now. Let's live it in the way it exists, in the chaos. And today's world is in utter chaos. You're seeing wars across the world. You're seeing difficulties in everyone's lives. And everyone is trying to escape it. Somebody wants money to be able to solve a problem. Somebody wants fame to be able to get attention. Somebody wants happiness to get away from the rest of the world. But it will not last because the universe is not designed for that. The universe will ensure that you continue and the cycle continues. So what you don't have, you may want. And once you have it, the universe will nudge you for what next you need. And that hopefully is going to allow people to open up their minds and bring out a new perspective of how they live their lives. So don't rely just on the book as a guide or any theory that's going to solve a problem. I think for everyone, they need to reflect within themselves of what is the most important change that matters today. And what is it that they can work with, what is it that they can live with and enjoy. And the message coming out from the end of the book is empathy. Everyone you interact with, all of you that I interact with, I'm thankful to you in every way. I learn something from every one of you. I observe, I learn, and I will carry it with me. Because one day when I have an opportunity to give back to you, that time will come. Maybe not this lifetime, maybe the next lifetime. And that's how my book would like to spread a message. Thank you.
Ma'am, yeah, tell us about how proud you are today. What do you want to say today to the media about your son?
Actually, when you think about your son going into a very philosophical, spiritual sort of understanding, it is very heartening. I feel proud about it. But as a mother, there is a concern. And that concern lies with the fact that when you are into that journey, like I held his hand when he was a child, I want to continue holding his hand in this journey and not let go. And that's a typical thing for a mother. But one understanding that is there and we both agree to is this is only one life and we have to move on. And we are souls that came together for a purpose. I don't know what the future holds for us, but the constant movement will continue and this soul will constantly be standing behind.